What's up, YouTube? Coconata here, and today we are awaiting the live stream for Honkai Star Rail. There's going to be some characters that I am excited to see. Old and new? I mean, we'll find out. But Ruan Mei, whose name, her name is really hard for me to pronounce, so I'm so sorry if I butcher, but I will continue trying. I'm excited to see her because she's mother. I also am just looking forward to perhaps some new story. I can't wait to see Penacony. I can't wait to see really a lot of things. We'll see what we can look forward to for this patch 1.6. I love that Screwlum is one of the faces that's gonna be part of this live stream too. Imagine if he gets his like banner. Nah, that'll actually be crazy because I think that he's such like, I don't know. I think he's very swell. But I'm looking forward to Ruan Mei. I'm looking forward to Xueyi. Maybe this is copium, but if we see Kafka, I will be very happy because that is the character I love the most. If you guys don't know, I actually wore my wedding dress for Kafka's trailer when she first came out. So if she reruns, I will wear my wedding dress again. I'm so serious. Ooh. Starting.
3 Genius Society members at the same time?
Oh my
I knew
god.
sanity was a bad idea. Mr. Screwlum, member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader. Not to mention, the savior of inorganic life throughout the universe.
I think he's very
As
nice
sharp as
too.
they come. He'll recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now,
God.
if I can just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of
Oh,
broadcasting
you look
has
at who
been
it is.
duly recognized by Noose themselves.
Nice.
Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Owlbert the title of Member 85.
Member 81, Ruan Mei.
Interesting. Chibi Screwlum is actually
She
really
seemed
good.
like
Oh,
a kind and elegant person in the simulated universe. A little
Oh, she's
distant
chilling.
though, but what if I ask a bad question? Since when does Albert ask bad questions?
Not Rizlo. You kinda right,
This
though.
little bird has an active imagination.
Quit daydreaming!
Chill!
The program is about to start! What are you waiting for? A
I
trailer
thought it
or
already
something?
started. You see, like, the animation when she, blinks?
I thought member 4, Hoka Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members.
Hi.
I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Buzz.
I love Peppy.
Madam Herta. Open zone. Buzz.
I love that we saw Peppy first.
Class 1.
And, like, Peppy had friends! What the heck?
Mission status. Madam Ruan Mei.
There's much you don't know about the space station.
Oh my
It's
god.
crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation.
How calm.
If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
You have a nice aura. She has a nice aura. Such a nice, like, pure aura.
A
And are
genius
those, like, her
move.
friends? Like,
And how will you counter it?
whoa! What? That's
The
Dr.
trouble. A portrait of internal turmoil.
Why was he
Do
wearing
try
that?
to think for yourself.
Oh god, he definitely sounds like the, like, peak of the nerd emoji.
The gods
And I
of the
love him.
starry skies have abandoned the world. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of
Whoa,
destruction.
whoa, oh, no.
No
New
matter
story,
the
new story?
distance, annihilation will find you.
Audience dice.
Asta, no. Is Asta gonna get Ting Yun?
Ostentatious.
I hope Asta does not get Ting Yun. Please, God. Wait, please, not the Ting Yun treatment. Not the Ting Yun treatment. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, she looks... Oh, they both look good. Oh, this is Bi Panic. Bi Panic strikes yet again. Freaking A. Alright, first Cody, guys. So 7S, 9 SPC, J5, CRUT. I wanted to channel my inner Albert there. I don't know if it worked. That's okay. Was he the statue of David? I just saw chat like, no, I saw Beth that you said, he's literally like the statue of David thing. That's crazy, and his arms look so good. Aw, can't say the same about Ito. What? Wrong game. right, I'm gonna put the first code in chat too, or in the Discord. I love the music for this. Like, I think even though they made us wake up hella early for the live stream, I love the music that they have. Like, the intermission music, I guess you could say. I don't know. Yeah, he had a freaking stone head. Ooh!
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered announcer.
They look so good.
Welcome to the version 1.6 Crown of the Mundane and Divine special program.
Sorry.
On today's program,
sorry.
we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society. Oh, why don't you introduce yourselves? Madam Herder, care to kick us off?
Whatever. Herda here.
Madam Herder, we said, remember, enthusiasm.
Seriously? Fine. Hello, I'm Herda.
Hi, Herda.
No, we're talking.
I'm surprised they have Herda instead of
let's
Dr.
not
Ratio
forget
for this.
the new face on the block.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not
Madam
complaining.
Ruan
Well, actually,
Mei.
I'm not complaining.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm Ruan Mei.
I suppose that makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The
Screw is so
pleasure is all
sweet.
ours. I
what
never
did
thought
I-
I'd be interviewing all 3 of you at the same time. I guess the great news must have finally recognized my potential.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a scheduled space station visit. Lucky for
Herda is
you,
so, like-
we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way, participating in your program was a way of maximizing the utility of our itinerary. 2 birds,
The
1
emotes
stone.
are like killing me. They're taking me out.
Thank
He's
you.
emoting. Aww.
Anyhow, we saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herda Space Station.
Let's go.
Intelligence available for release indicates the following. Madam Ruan Mei has commandeered one of the space station zones for biological science experiments.
I like to avoid attracting too much attention with my experiments, and the station had a sealed-off area available. Herta was kind enough to
voice is
lend it to me.
Big enough to spread across 3 levels. This area is a brand new domain waiting for us in version 1.6. Welcome to Herda Space Station's Seclusion Zone. Due to the secrecy surrounding the zone, there's currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Okay.
Rebuttal.
Oh, so this is
Your
gonna be.
assertion excludes the
Rebuttal.
existence of inorganic life operating in the area.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is
nerd.
set
I
to
love it.
unfold in this new domain.
Wait.
Between
so
him and
you
Dr. Ratio?
still need the seclusion zone, Ron May?
I do. My research has encountered a few anomalies. I was hoping the Trailblazer could
I'm
do
so
me
happy.
a small favor.
I was wondering when the expansion was going to be because there is a part of the space
Small?
station where you can't enter currently, and I was wondering,
I'm
I'm
not
like,
sure
when are they gonna
about the
expand?
second one.
Or are
but
they gonna expand this
this
area? And they
is
are.
a golden age for
Yay!
biological science.
Continuous mission.
No problem too big or too small, right? And version 1.6's brand new Trailblaze continuance, Crown of the Mundane and
Let's
Divine.
go. Oh, Hertha
Trailblazers
was in
will
this picture? I
encounter
didn't even
Madam
see her.
Ruan Mei for the
I'm
first
losing from these
time.
two.
They'll need to work closely with her to solve the headaches of Herda Space Station.
For example?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ruan Mei has been cultivating.
So
I'm
gotcha,
afraid
neutral
that's the
waste.
nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
Not to mention, the space station is hiding more secrets than you might have thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herda's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Nothing a small favor can't fix, right?
We got the 3 geniuses here. What
That's
could go
true.
wrong?
In Mr. Albert's previous broadcasts, the adoption of a light-hearted
Is that
tone
who I-
usually
wait.
indicates the presence of a formidable challenge.
My beak is
Yeah, basically.
sealed. This is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when
Okay, so
I
that-
say that the adventure ahead is a journey
I was
into
wondering.
both the
I was like, was that
power
my
and
copia?
wonder of
Because Screw's mouth, I
biological
don't know.
science.
I didn't see it moving,
And
but then
what
again,
better
was
way
it?
to prepare our trailblazers than by introducing the one and only
giving Mr.
Madam
Lothal.
Ruan Mei?
Let's go, Ruan Mei! Yay! Oh, how cute. So she likes to dabble in her hobbies. I like that about her, and I love that she. Oh gosh. Yes, I want to hear more. Cute.
Madam Ruan Mei is an Ice-type
not
character
blocker.
following the path of harmony and member 81 of the Genius Society. From the very beginning,
Look
her
at, like, the
research has
flowers on her
focused
name,
on
too.
biological
Stop, my
science.
heart.
That's right. Biological science is a boundless field. I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I
She's very
seldom
chill.
step up to the
That's
plate.
great.
Madam Ruan Mei, I was curious. Is there a story behind your name?
My name? My
Yeah.
parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating. What a
I feel like her
spellbinding
calmness is
tradition.
genuinely
I
delightful for
believe
me.
you may be laying it on a little thick, Mr. Albert. Are you hoping for something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madam Ruan Mei? Trailblazers agree with me.
Then let me remind you that a
Do you
genius's blessing isn't
intellectual?
always a result of generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? You tell me.
Many individuals
so
have a
blunt.
hidden side. Ergo,
great.
Trailblazers'
It's
encounter
great.
with Ruan Mei may hold surprises.
Spoiler atomic clock! I think it's time we took a look at what this elegant scholar can do on the battlefield.
Yes,
Don't you?
please.
My basic attack, Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target, while my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies. There's also
Okay.
my ultimate, Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream, which creates a field.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen. A work of art, madam.
Within the field, allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they
So,
afflict
she's
them
gonna add
with a
whole
mark.
new freaking
This
dimension
mark
to the
is
game,
triggered
huh?
on
Yeah,
the
okay.
enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them
love the
with
shit-faced music. I can't
additional
get past that.
ice damage.
You have a knack for exploiting an enemy's weakness, Ruan Mei.
I'll say! And we didn't even mention her technique, Silken Serenade,
This is
which allows
actually
the team to
freaking
automatically
crazy.
trigger an effect
Oh
equivalent to her
my
skill at the
God.
start of the next battle. In the simulated universe,
Oh,
when
no,
Ruan
we
Mei
have to get her.
possesses
She's-
Silken Serenade,
gonna
and
end
when
up
an
being essence
ally
materialist.
attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked.
Easy.
The attack ignores weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all enemies.
What?
Breaking a weakness can trigger the weakness break effect that corresponds to
Hello?
the attacker's own type.
Not only that, in the simulated universe, for every blessing possessed, the toughness reducing
Kafka!
damage of the
I
current
remain
attack is
faithful to
increased,
Kafka.
and extra additional ice damage is dealt.
Well, very good. Sounds to me
I need
like
to
you have an
remain
interest in
faithful. We
testing
must
the
stay
simulated universe.
But Ruan
After
Mei, I don't
Trailblazers get to
know.
know Ruan Mei, another scholar with connections to the Genius
Imagine her in the
Society
same
will
team
be
with Kafka, right?
appearing
Would it work?
in this Trailblaze Continuance.
It's like, why pit two bad witches
I
against each
assume
other?
you're referring to the
team
gentleman
'em
with
up.
the alabaster head.
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
Oh my god, yes!
Gentlemen, my foot!
Herta,
Herta sounds like
you're
my mom.
being a little harsh.
Sounds like you two are well acquainted. Without further ado,
Oh
allow me to introduce him.
That's so funny. Oop, okay, let's see him. Okay, alright. So he's like the the hell is that? He looks like the Al-Haytham of like, not looks like, he acts like the Al-Haytham of like HSR essentially. Oh! And he's wearing chalk. It's gotta taste nasty. No fucking way.
Ratio.
I can't
or
stand him.
Dr.Ratio, as he's known, is an imaginary
can't
type
stand
character
him.
following the path of the hunt. He belongs to a different noose-worshipping
What
organization,
the hell?
the Intelligentsia Guild.
Which is
Literally
why
an
I
alpha's
can't
ratio
stand the
is
sight of
actually
him.
insane.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various fields who act in isolation. In contrast, the Intelligentsia Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge,
And he's
allowing for a
imaginary.
broad
What
church
is
of
with me
followers
with
of Noose who
imaginary
work towards
men
furthering
and, like,
this
nihility
end.
women at this
Question.
point, because
Does
Black
the
Swan.
current universe derive greater benefit from the unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure you want to go there?
Let's not.
Is that why Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild?
I need
A
to see
devotion to
conversation with
science?
her then, Dr.
A
Ratio.
desire to share scientific knowledge?
Exactly! Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic programs.
And yells at people until they burst into tears.
Strict teachers make for good students, and any student who makes it to the end of a program will be an expert scholar in their respective field.
And an emotional wreck.
Ignorance is an
Oh, okay.
ailment, the expungement of which
heard
only
that.
our Dr. Ratio can achieve,
Heard this thing, emotional wreck?
and which entails necessary hardship.
I
By
see
which
now,
you
but
mean
her
the
saying
destruction of any and all self-esteem.
His creations have helped many worlds look beyond their borders and step
heard
into
that.
the future.
Ooh.
I feel like we might accidentally be discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known. It's time for us to assess his prowess on the battlefield.
During his
Yeah,
basic
he
attack,
definitely must have
mind
bullied
is
like
might.
Hertha. I thought
Dr.
Hertha really
Ratio
just didn't really have
brandishes his
emotion at all
codex,
like that,
dealing
but apparently
imaginary damage
Dr.
to a
Ratio's
single
like
target.
a weak point
Question,
when it comes to
why does he carry a codex
that. Get his
with
ass,
him?
Hertha.
Well, intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr. Ratio's skill, intellectual midwifery,
is
deals
actually
imaginary
crazy.
damage to a single target. While his talent,
Okay.
cogito ergo sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill. As a rigorous academic researcher, Dr. Ratio
thought it said
pays close
coquito. I was gonna be like,
attention
wait,
to his
whoa.
enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the
coquito.
chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his
Syllogistic
ultimate
paradox.
three-step
Oh, nerd emo.
paradox.
Oh, geez,
The
galore.
good doctor summons a leaning tower, and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of maximum pain. The target
That's
enemy
so
suffers
funny.
imaginary damage and is afflicted with Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the
follow-up
target.
tattoo and everything.
And when using
Okay.
his technique, Mold of Idolatry, Dr. Ratio creates a dimension
Idolatry.
and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking an enemy within the dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear those 5 statues are made in his own image. Ergo, Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
Yeah.
To put it
Yikes.
mildly,
Also in version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of two
But I mean, if I
siblings,
look- if
very
I look
different
like
from the
that, I
other,
don't-
yet bound to her all the same. It's Hanya's elder sister, Xueyi.
Xueyi! Oh my god, Xueyi! Oh my god! Okay, actually, let me just put myself down here. Xueyi! 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 She looks so freaking cool, that color scheme, man. Okay, okay.
Xueyi is a quantum-type character following the path of destruction, whose original body was replaced long ago with a
I'm looking
permanent
forward
puppet
to her.
system. The system was constructed for Xueyi on behalf of the Ten Lords Commission. The commission agreed that for every culprit Xueyi apprehended, she would be rewarded with a half-day's wake span.
Oh.
A reasonable arrangement.
Better than my one. Like her sister Hanya, Xueyi is a formidable presence on the battlefield. Xueyi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy. Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
That's so good.
And
I
as
love
a judge
quantum.
of the Ten Lords Commission,
I love
Xueyi's
quantum.
talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Xueyi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma are accumulated.
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Xueyi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy, dealing quantum damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation, can deal quantum damage to a single target
I love,
and
like-
toughness depletion that ignores weakness types. The more
God, I
toughness
love
depleted,
characters that have
the
different
greater
hair
the
color
damage.
under. Especially since
Breaking
it's, like, two in
weaknesses
her case.
irrespective of type.
Phew, these Xianzhou natives are cold-blooded.
Wait, that's like
When
a
Xueyi
Silverwolf
uses her
type deal.
technique,
What?
Summary Execution, to attack an enemy and enter battle, she
Regardless
deals
of type.
quantum damage to all enemies.
Good. That's like just like
Yes,
Silverwolf
sir.
basically. Yes.
It's time.
Let's
we
go,
talked
Xueyi.
about version 1.6's banners. During the first phase of version
Okay,
1.6 in the
okay.
character event warps, Floral Triptych, and a Lost Soul. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Ruan Mei and Blade, respectively.
And Blade?
Not to mention, the 4-star
Wait,
character
does
Xueyi
that
will be joining version
mean-
1.6's first phase character warp.
Oh, it's Bandage Guy.
Now, during the second phase of version 1.6 in the character
Oh,
event
God.
warps, Pantoray and Nessun Dorma, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Dr.Ratio and Kafka, respectively.
I wondered when that lady might be making a return.
I'll be glad to see the back of her.
Then let's not forget light cones. At 1.6's first phase light cone event warp, the drop
I
rate
love
of
that
the
woman.
5-star light cone, my
then
past self in the
Dr. Ratio
mirror,
too-
will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, the unreachable side, will also be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase will also see the 5-star light
Whoa,
cone,
what?
the baptism of pure thought, entering the light cone event warp.
Bathing relaxes both the body and the mind.
Oh, that man is
It is
sculpted.
of great benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
This is like something you would see for Tears of
Check out the
Themis.
yellow
Not
ducky.
even.
And finally, in the
light cone is
aforementioned Bygone
unhinged.
Reminiscence Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, patience is all you need, will also be boosted.
My lady.
Light
And
cones,
literally,
it's been a pleasure.
Kafka
I
and
think
Dr.
it's
Ratio.
time for some mental recuperation. Stay tuned for more updates.
So okay. So I'm renewing my vows with Kafka, but like Dr. Ratio is coming to crash the wedding. The question is, will I let him? I don't know. All right, here we are. Second code, you guys. So QT. That's how I feel about Dr. Ratio. QTRT NC3 LU 9UX. Here we are. These are good.
Welcome back, Trailblazers.
At least in the first half, I can be
Now
able
that
to
we've
say
introduced our new characters, it's
at
time
Ruan
to
Mei
delve
too.
deeper into version 1.6. First up, something that's about to make a big splash on the space station.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ew! Oh my god. It looks like Herta. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, now I'm being like Dr. Ratio. No, that's fucked up. It doesn't look like Herta at all. I'm just being me.
I can see how that would make a big splash.
Do I recall someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation, Madame Ruan Mei did encounter a certain anomaly. An anomaly in the form of a Swarm King prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity, Star Crusher,
More swarm.
Swarm King Scaricabaz. Thanks to an incident during the experiment, this borehole planet's old crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
There's that light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I kick your butt.
Don't
get 'em.
panic. Madame Ruan Mei
get
has
me
shared
some
with
voice
us one of her research papers. Star Crusher
Actually, the
Swarm King
colors are really cool.
Scaricabaz. Analysis of asexual propagation performance induced by specific gene sequences. Let's start with the abstract and keywords, shall we?
Ugh, get to the point!
Leave it to me. Starcrusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense
crazy.
propagative capabilities. When in its multiply state, the Swarm King produces more of its own kind with every attack it sustains.
Wait, every attack? So the swarm just keeps multiplying the more we fight it? Somebody's getting fired.
However, this multiply state is also when the Swarm King is most vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right. As highlighted in the paper's conclusion, maintain your focus on the Swarm King's toughness. Time the weakness break just right, and Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz can be defeated. Furthermore, after completing the 1.6 Trailblaze Continuous mission, Echo of War, Borehole Planet's Old Crater, will become available. Complete this challenge to obtain the advanced trace level up material, Past Evils of the Borehole Planet Disaster.
Okay, yeah, we'll need to
all
for...
biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation, it is reasonable to conduct such experiments within a sealed-off area.
Fear not, there are some sweet and lovable characters too. In a bid to boost the space station's research developments, Trailblazers have been assigned an important mission. Nurture and care for the newly arrived little life forms.
I'm counting on you, friends.
There won't be any accidents or anomalies this time, right?
Probably not. Look how adorable these little guys are.
Yeah, they're so cute.
In the Critter Pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the nurturing manual. They can learn cultivation specifics and successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures. Seeing these little critters explore and frolic through the cabin is enough to put a smile on the face of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in gratifying emotional and physical responses. Conclusion. A profoundly ingenious construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process might even result in mutations and special breeds. And just between us, during the event, Trailblazers have the chance to transform into and experience what it's like to be Peppy.
Interesting. Maybe I should add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of the simulated universe, this update is a real
game
changer with significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the simulated universe with brand new DLC, Gold and Gears.
Ruan Mei played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In Simulated Universe Golden Gears, Ruan Mei has developed a simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27, Emperor Rubert.
Emperor Rubert was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius Society.
Maybe they're just like...
It proclaimed itself Emperor and initiated the widely known Machine Empire crisis, the First Emperor's War. The war serves as an excellent historical source for
maybe it was like
eonic research.
This latest update adds the path of erudition and
so it's not DLC the way that we
separating
usually
dice
think.
from paths.
The dice come with 6 slots for equipping various dice face effects. By collecting Trailblaze secrets, you can unlock even more dice face effects. As Trailblazers delve deeper into the challenges, they can acquire more powerful dice faces and unlock new ways to play. Trailblazers can swap out the faces on their dice, combining effects from multiple paths to create unprecedented, powerful buff combinations. For example, when using Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the Nihility, you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You can assemble a die that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields higher rewards in battles, or one that incorporates both effects.
This is great, like
clear golden gears, and voila! Neural impulses all
like more
yours.
Endgame stuff that they're adding.
Use it to unlock different talents and increase your combat gains.
And we're still
in other
literally
words,
in like the 1.
it mirrors the ability tree found in the simulated universe.
Get ready for a thrilling addition to version 1.6 of the simulated universe, the intracognition system. When moving across the simulated universe board, self-consciousness changes may be triggered, leading to diverse story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the storylines through continuous gameplay, ultimately unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the eons.
Oh my god,
your blessings! A new simulated universe to explore. Trailblazers, I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Now that we've covered the major updates in the simulated universe, it's time to talk about a special invite. In version 1.6, Trailblazers will receive an invitation from the Department of Ecology to participate in a special test.
The Department of Ecology? What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct scent plug-in yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently
No, it's
unlock
Albert.
despair mode.
Despair mode?
Oh.
I hear Trailblazers
like
are
that.
seasoned trash can explorers.
This is good.
I'm
This
sure
is
their noses
great,
can handle
actually.
it.
Damn.
Don't be so sure. The difficulty curve isn't for the faint of heart, which is why we like to remind all Trailblazers
good.
that the illusions created by these scents differ from regular enemies.
This definitely makes up for
Make
no
sure you're
main
well
story
prepared before
continuance,
engaging
right
in
now.
battle.
I mean, it's continuous
Example,
story that we get, but it's not, like,
deploy
main
distinct
story
scent
for the next
plugins
match, so.
before commencing
This
the
makes up for
simulated
sure.
trial to attain varied bonuses in battle.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent, say cedarwood, and you might just encounter some familiar friends.
What's this? A garlic-flavored, abundant ebon deer?
That sounds delicious.
Hey, snap out of it! Need I remind everyone? The sense may be tempting, but it's crucial to exercise self-control.
great.
Version 1.6 will also see the return of the planar fissure and realm of the strange events.
What planar
During these
fissure?
events,
That's always a
successfully
good thing.
challenging the
Always a good
simulated
thing.
universe and cavern of corrosion will yield
realm of
double
strange,
rewards
yeah.
for a set number of times.
Conclusion. Relaxation and fun await.
We ain't done with you yet. Remember Mr. Cien from the Cienjo Lao Fu? He recently acquired a talking parrot called
this is
Yosa
cute.
that can blur truth with
Wait, this
falsehood.
is cute. What?
It's
What is
you,
this?
isn't it?
What? Slander!
Aw.
As I was saying.
Wait, are we gonna?
Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. Cien and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Oh, this is
Permanent
nice.
challenge.
This is
You
permanent?
mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In Pure
Hold on,
Fiction,
wait.
defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rack up a high score.
And this is, like,
Each
permanent,
phase
too.
of
This
Pure
is
Fiction
crazy.
comes with its own set of buff effects for
looks good there.
Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation to maximize points.
Endless mode is
Observation indicates that high
insane.
scores hinge on the right cure. Conclusion. Consider the nature
is
of enemies
great.
and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Goodness said it better myself. A quick update, folks. In each phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar jades. And guess what? Completing specific stages for the first time will earn you the 4-star character.
Oh, that's
Lynx.
good. A Lynx
What,
constellation. Yes.
720 stellar jades?
You heard it here first.
That's really
In version
good.
1.6, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos is set to expand with stages 11 and 12. Securing a 3-star victory in these new
Oh, I
stages
haven't even
grants
got
an
past
extra
10. What? Who said
120
that?
stellar jades. Combine that with the first 10 stages, and you're looking at a grand total of 720
get
stellar
good.
jades. Trailblazers who complete these 2 permanent challenge modes can also earn a new currency, which they can exchange for items like self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Sounds neat.
That's so
But
good.
are Trailblazers seriously expected to take on more permanent challenges each
so
time there's a new
freaking
version?
good.
That's gonna
What?
eat into our simulated universe testing time, you know. Huh.
Hold your horses, Madam Herda. These 2 permanent
Exchange
game
for, like,
modes will be
self-modeling
seeing
resin is
changes of
crazy.
their own in the update schedule.
Okay.
From version 1.6 onwards, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure Fiction will be updated in rotation. Every
Okay,
Memory of
okay.
Chaos update will be
That's
followed
actually
2 weeks
cool.
later by a Pure Fiction event. Subsequently, 2 weeks after that, a new Memory of Chaos will start.
In which case,
I feel like I'm
each
part of the panel
version
here.
contains 3 such updates, meaning that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum of 2,160 stellar jades across the Forgotten Hall and Pure
What the-
Fiction events.
In addition, the availability of each phase of Memory of Chaos will be extended from 2 weeks to 6 weeks.
This
This
is
means that
really
when a new
freaking
phase
good.
of Memory of Chaos starts, the previous phase will still be
cares?
available. The same is also true of Pure Fiction.
Ergo, Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience challenge gameplay.
You got it. And I almost forgot
That's
about
so good.
another significant new feature in version 1.6. Get ready for the Forgotten
Another-
Hall
there's more?
auto clear function. After the
Oh!
1.6 update,
What?
Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars. Upon achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding stages. Just a heads up, that
What?
stage 7
That
is
saves
currently
so
the
much
highest stage that
time.
Trailblazers can start
Are you
their challenge.
kidding me?
Whoa.
They want you to
In
have a
other
life.
words, as long as I've achieved
I'm
a
so
3-star
happy.
victory in stage 7, and I attain the same victory in any given Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos update,
Are you
I
freaking
can get my
joking?
hands on rewards for the previous 6 stages?
Precisely.
Another
Oh, that's-
Trailblazer time saver, it would seem.
That's not all. The 1.6 update will further improve the user-friendliness of the team setup in the Forgotten Hall. As Trailblazers progress through stages in Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos, the team setup from the previous stage will be carried over by default. Plus, with the new team setup switching and one-click clear functions, lineups can be adjusted at the drop of a
That's
hat.
oh, thank God.
Impressive.
Okay, that's even better.
It seems that optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm
That's great quality
priority.
of life.
Absolutely. And guess what else? Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training,
That's
allowing
crazy.
Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain material stages.
Okay, so
This
there's-
might require further explanation.
Simply
not
put,
complaining, though.
even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material stages to gather leveling materials for their characters.
okay.
And of course, where would 1.6 be without the ever-exciting check-in event?
yay!
Participating in the Gift of Odyssey event allows Trailblazers to get their hands on 10 warps.
I think the Trailblazers will be looking forward to this one.
Indubitably.
And they use Ruan Mei. I'm so happy.
I saw it
yes.
coming.
Alrighty. It's that time already, folks. A big shout out to all our Trailblazers for their incredible love and support. Honkai
is
Star
actually
Rail
insane.
recently
The auto
garnered
clears-
incredible awards and nominations. On behalf of the project team, I, Albert, would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the interruption. You are now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Oh,
Huh?
God.
It has come to my attention that your broadcast today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with myself. If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
So Veritas.
Dr. Ratio.
Hold on.
The
actually said his first
dissemination
name.
and sharing of
I know,
knowledge,
now we know.
as well as truth, is imperative. I, in my esteemed capacity, demand
Wait, who
that
voices
every
Dr. Ratio?
trailblazer be given access to a proper education. When version 1.6's Pantaray event warp
They're not
becomes
serious.
available,
They're not
every
serious.
trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous.
What?
With this, I bid you farewell.
What?
And there we have it, folks. The esteemed Dr. Ratio.
They're lying.
They're
They're fucking lying!
I think we've covered all the content for
Oh
version
my God,
1.6.
I can have both Kafka and
Thank
Dr.
you
Ratio.
once again to our 3
perfect
geniuses for
polygamous-
their support. But don't go anywhere just yet now. Stay tuned for an IPM
No, they
bonus
didn't.
program. Here comes Sunday.
I thought it was Friday today.
Question. Does the IPC not rest at the weekend?
Right? That's 2 full days of simulated universe testing. Trailblazers, you know
No,
what to
they
do.
didn't.
I'm not
You know who they
talking
gave us
about the
as a free
weekend,
5-star in Genshin?
y'all. I'm talking
Aloy!
about our next
And look what
special
the dude
guest.
just are. Oh, here's our code, you guys. Remember when Genshin gave us a free 5-star? Remember how that turned out? No, this is amazing. So VA8APU 34CHC3. I can't believe it. Literally a free Dr. Ratio. So I can get Dr. Ratio without having to worry and then spend everything on like Kafka. Well, actually, no, I'm getting Dr. Ratio's light cone. I'm getting that man's light cone. but at least I don't have to worry about spending as much. It's great. All right. Here is the last code, everybody. Here's all 3 codes put together. I'm gonna put them in chat right now. I'm trying to channel in my inner relaxing voice. I love Aloy, but again, you guys know these did are so dirty.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Family's Charmony Festival Conference. I'm your host, Albert. This once-in-an-amber-era event is near at hand, and the eyes of the universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities.
This music
Penacony.
is really cute.
Tonight,
Penacony!
we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family in Penacony,
Oh my
Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Are you?
I am Sunday.
Sunday.
Welcome, good sir. Your presence here lights up our humble studio.
You're gonna give
You
me
are
temptation
too kind,
on a
Mr.
church day?
Owlbert.
On the
If it
day
were
of the
not
Lord?
for the IPM's generous invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to introduce your audience to our festival,
You kinda
nor
looks like
its
Azure.
location. That is to say, Penacony. Penacony is located in the Asdana star system.
This
It
design
is a
actually really
holiday
cool. It's
destination
actually
of
amazing.
universal repute, known to many as the planet of festivities.
Wow.
Our guests will be staying in the Reverie, a luxurious hotel where one may travel freely between reality and dreamscape, basking in dreams that are uniquely yours.
I love the music
I'm
for
curious.
this. I genuinely do.
What makes this
So
festival
cool.
different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Penacony tradition with a long history, and we have built on that foundation to achieve something truly extraordinary. The family on Penacony has, for the first time, issued public invitations to various factions of the cosmos, welcoming them to
This is
partake
crazy.
in our
Is this
magnificent
for, the patch
ceremony.
After? I mean, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find
Members of the 5 great families, which together make up the family on Penacony, as well as staff members of the Reverie, are united in welcoming the universe to our home.
Rumor has it that your sister, the cosmic superstar Miss Robin,
Oh
is set
my
to perform at the ceremony.
You heard correctly. On behalf of the
She's so
family,
cool.
Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival
Yes,
in
a
honor of the Eon of
singer.
Harmony.
I love singing.
My sister has already arrived in Penacony, and
What a
dress rehearsals are
celebrity.
well
My
underway.
gosh, look at her.
Our guests are in for quite the show.
Miss Robin's participation will
star.
undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more dazzling.
I love her
Mr.
outfit
Sunday,
and everything too.
Would you be able to divulge any details about the festival's preparations?
All manner of preparations are unfolding as we speak. The Reverie's renovation works are drawing to a close, and so too is its human resources overhaul.
Oh my god.
Our level of service will be better than ever.
The baby.
Separately, we have introduced
Firefly.
performers and service personnel from the Iris family to Penacony's
Oh, we're
principal
getting
scenic
straight up
areas and leisure
introduced.
facilities. I'm sure they will help our guests to feel right at home. Needless to say,
Gallagher.
safety is our
Oh, he
primary
looks
concern.
like well.
And so, the devoted and courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the festival. Danger does
Oh.
not exist in Penacony's dreams,
He
and the
looks like
family
well.
promises that the safety of every guest is guaranteed. Of course, the family is also forgiving.
Duke Inferno looks crazy.
Perhaps you are a member of the Annihilation Gang, or even the Stellaron Hunters.
Oh my god.
If you cherish dreams and uphold benevolence, Penacony welcomes your arrival.
This is actually insane.
Since issuing the invitations, we have received many replies from various organizations throughout the universe. Today will be the first time we are publishing the guest list.
All in the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord.
I
He's
think
an
they are showing the
executive
5
from the
stars. Yeah.
IPC Strategic
Like, they're just showing
Investment
it to us
Department
now.
and a member of the legendary
Hey,
10
yo!
Stone Hearts, Mr. Adventurine. Explore,
Adventurine.
understand,
Oh, we're seeing
establish,
everybody for,
and
like,
connect.
the 2.0s, I
Together,
guess.
the nameless carry forward the trailblazing will of Machiavelli and build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Miss Hemiko, along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence. trading knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic network of shared resources.
We're so
the renowned
back,
scholar of
baby.
the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Ratio.
Why did they put this as his picture?
think,
You couldn't put the
therefore we
normal,
are.
like, just your
And
marketing
memories are
picture?
proof
Like,
of
why the,
existence.
like...
She's
Well,
committed to
they did it for Game of
safeguarding
Thrones,
and
what am I saying?
sharing these memories and able
some
to
clothes on
journey
Dr.
beyond
Ratio.
the corporeal
Or don't,
into the
that's fine.
cosmos. Hails from the Garden of Recollection, it's none other than the memo keeper herself, Miss Black Swan. In the uncaring
Yes.
expanse of
So
the
this
cosmos,
is for the elation. Okay,
elation
I see, I
exists as
see.
a ball,
This is actually
a
insane
sorrow,
that they're doing this.
forever
Okay.
resilient, never disheartened, ceaselessly
Masked
untearful,
fools.
endlessly present, and here representing the masked fools.
Go Sparkle! Go
Sparkle!
Sparkle! Go Sparkle!
Following the path of the hunt, journeying
Hunt.
from one planet to another, upholding
like a
justice,
whole,
eradicating evil, and then doing it all
He's
over
getting the
again.
whole cast
She's been away
in
from the
here for every-
spotlight for too long.
That's
Representing the Galaxy Rangers, Miss Acheron takes the stage
She
once
literally looks
more.
like Sela here.
On behalf of the family, I hereby warmly welcome our
You
guests
can't tell
to
me that's not
participate in
Sela.
this,
What?
our grand celebration. Penacony awaits you.
That was... Wait. Oh! This is so hella cute. Oh, get off of there! Get your shoes off there! I don't know. His parents need to go get him off there. So a lot... Yeah. A lot happened. A lot of things. And a lot of people happened. Oh my god. Literally, I'm genuinely extremely excited. This is fan-freaking-tastic. This is very stacked. This is like a big burger. Stacked with the meat. Stacked with some good old, like, lettuce in there. Some water in the lettuce. Like, this is very beefy. And this is very nutritious. And I genuinely feel like the Honkai Star Rail team actually likes us. I'm shocked. They've been liking us with all the stuff that they've been giving us, but this is the most that they've ever given us. I'm glad I woke up early. How many of you guys feel more awake now than you did before the live stream started? Be honest, because I feel more awake. This live stream woke me up. I really woke up with this. This is amazing. Free Dr. Ratio, hallelujah, is in my head right now. And then all these wonderful events, the Endgame, the quality of life. There's so much. And the fact that we're allowed to have a life because of, with Forgotten Hall, for example. Not only that, but, you know, just like that and what we've been having for a while now with the, what was it called? The fuel that saves up, the reserved, like, Trailblaze fuel. So that combo, and then also just being able to just clear everything. I'm so happy. I'm so genuinely extremely happy. This is a wonderful patch. I'm genuinely so excited for 1.6. I feel rejuvenated, and I'm only on 2 hours of sleep. This is really good. I love it. 1.6 is a banger, baby. 1.6 is a banger, and I'm so glad I'm not free to play because I was gonna spend money anyway. If I was free to play, I would have broken my free to play for this damn patch. I really would have. Because not only is my wife, Kafka, coming back, but now my new husband, Dr. Ratio, I'm gonna get him for free. And then, it's not just about the characters being, like, hot or adorable or anything like that. It's also just, there's so much going on that it's almost overwhelming. But that's a good thing. There's so much going on for different players. And that's wonderful. You got stuff, you got story for your story lovers. You got fights for your Unga Bunga lovers. You got a lot. You got a lot. And the burnout is definitely, I feel like definitely, if anybody had burnout with Star Rail, I think it will dissipate. But I don't know. Like, nah, this is so good. But with that being, I'm sorry, I just had to talk about that. I feel like I did a whole spiel. But 1.6 is going to be amazing. 10 out of 10. So, if you like videos like this and want to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. And leave a comment in below. How are you feeling about the 1.6 patch? Are you excited for Penacony as well? I am. All right, see you next time. Bye, YouTube.